Let me show you exactly how you can take a trading signal in the best possible way. This video is going to show you how this can, and I'm saying can, be your trading account if you do everything correctly long term. Because these principles in this video will show you how to be profitable with trading signals. Important information as always, investing in financial instruments including CFDs carries significant level of risk. You may lose your entire investment. So how do we properly take a signal that no one else is talking about? If you know exactly what a signal is and how it works, you can look into the description of the video and you can skip the first couple of minutes of this video. But let's go into the basics and then let's show you how to be more profitable with signals, with the things and the systems no one is talking about. And first of all, what is a signal? A signal is a trading message, also known as a trading idea, where you get all the details on a potential trade that you can now take if you would like to. Example of a signal, you can see it right here. For example, a gold buy, which means that you're buying gold over dollar. We get information about the potential entry point in the markets and exit points if it goes well or if it goes bad. That's called a stop loss and a take profit. Let's break it down. You have the asset class, the stop loss, and the take profit. You can see here that this is a sell, for example, and we sell gold. The price is 3,318 when we enter the markets. This is our stop loss, which means that if the market goes there, we lost a little bit of money depending on the size of the trade, but that stops us out so we don't lose more than we have to. Remember, trading is not just about making money, it's also about protecting your capital, so keep in mind that stop losses is very important and never trade without them. This is our take profit. If reached, we cash out, and you can also learn to take partials, which we will also talk about. You don't need to choose one. You can take partial profits or watch how the markets move instead of instantly cashing out. Example number one, here you can see one of the trades and you can see that we sold the market, and in this case our trader made $7,000. We bought the market, we made 100 pips, and $32,000 went to the trader of this account. We have a 3-step process, which is very simple. You make a free account, you download the right MetaTrader, don't choose the wrong one, I'll show you why later. And number 3, we give you access to a signal group that has been very profitable over the past months. As you see, the first link in the description will be toby.money signals VT. That shows you how to choose the best broker, how to get better rates on your trading, what MetaTrader to choose and why. And also it shows you a 91% win rate in November. And it also gives you one-to-one mentorship by me on how to set everything up. But back to the video. Firstly, let's go through how to properly take a signal and how to maximize the potential and how to minimize the risk, because that's what we want to do. We want to maximize the profits and we want to minimize the losses. But first, let's take the trade in a bad way, because for me, this is the outdated way. A lot of people, they go into their MetaTrader. Of course, this you have to do firstly anyways. You have to go and find gold. Some brokers, for example, like VT Markets, they have the STD behind the quote, but here you see you drag it to the top so you have it easily accessible for future trades. You go into it, you go into trade, and here you can trade, right? This is the old way of doing it. I don't recommend people doing this anymore because it's too slow. Let's say you got a notification and this is how you take it. It's completely fine, but it's a little bit slower. First of all, you need to choose the lot size. The lot size is completely up to you. The higher the lot, the higher the risk. This is just examples. My secret hack is that if you put always put 0.01 lots, that's the lowest, a micro lot, you go in with that on your first trade regardless. If you win $2 and if you lose $1, you can double the risk if you feel comfortable. You can triple the risk, you can 10x the risk, you can do whatever. If you see on this example, let's say you make $1, you lose 0.5. That means if you 10x the lot position, you 10x the outcome, which means that you would win $10, $100, or $1,000, and you would lose equivalently more. This is my opinion. This is not financial advice, but I think it's a very smart way of finding what kind of risk size you want to do. Of course, you put the stop loss and then you put the take profit as it say in the group. And of course, it's important to click buy if it's a buy and sell if it's a sell. Remember to never take an old trade. That's very important. You need to go into the new trades. There is a better way, and that's new in this video, right? So if you skip to this part, this is the secret sauce. This is the better way to trade. It's faster and it has the potential to make you even more profitable. So let me show you how right now. Step number 1 is of course to be inside of MetaTrader 5, not MetaTrader 4. MetaTrader 5. It's like if you trade on the MetaTrader 4 today, it's like using an old iPhone. It's like using an iPhone 8. We're currently on iPhone 17 while recording this video. So it's very important for you to use MetaTrader 5. Links are in the description on how to get set up with the best broker, with the best MetaTrader. Go to settings and enable one-click trading, and this is why. You will see a pop-up now inside of your chart. And if you click this pop-up top right corner, as you see, you will see sell and a buy option straight into the graph. And why is this important? This is very important because let's say you click on sell, you are now entering the trade. You are already in the markets. You're already live in your account in the markets, which means that this took under 1 second to do. The new way of trading is under 1 second per trade, and then we set the take profit, the stop loss, and move the break even later, right? But first, let me show you another super hack. I have a question for you. Do you want to lower the risk? And that's why you want to divide it into partial profits, right? You open multiple positions to then close one by one. You don't have to open multiple positions. You can open, let's say you open 0.3 lots. You can also close 0.1 lots per trade by changing it in the modify window. But this example I use with 3 different trades just for the simplicity of explaining. Let's say you first close your first trade on 20 pips, you close your second one on 40 pips, and the third one you let run, right? If it goes well, or if it goes to break even, overall you still made 60 pips profit. If it goes well, you can print 50 to 300 extra pips. That's just an example, of course, not financial advice, but it's very cool to see that a lot of people have started to do this. Of course, if you put the third trade into break even, you don't have any risk of losing any of your already made profits. Now we come back again to the take profit and the stop loss, and this is where you tap on the line. I actually have a video for you guys here. If you tap on the line, you see at the bottom of the screen you get 2 options, or 3 options. You can close, you can do stop loss, you can take profit. Right now we place the stop loss, we drag it to the top because it's a sell, and we drag the take profit to the bottom, and we hit modify, and that's it. Now we are in the trade like instantly, as I showed you in the past. Now we're instantly in the trade, as I already showed you. And now we have the take profit and the stop loss already placed. Much easier than writing it in. You can drag it to the top, you can drag it to the bottom. To repeat it one more time, you see the arrow is pointing to stop loss and take profit. You go on both of them, you drag it where you want them, depending on the signal. And then you click the arrow and you click modify, right? You can see the window on the second one here. You can see in the window that the stop loss is 4,209 and the take profit is 4,141, right? Let's say that was the example of the signal. You click modify and that's done. You can also see here that you can see that we would have lost $14 if it goes to stop loss, and we would have made $53 if it goes to take profit. This is also very smart and nothing that you can do from MetaTrader 4. Then you click modify and you will see a window pop up with the trade being modified. Now it's completely done. If you go back to the chart, you will actually see the stop loss and you will see the take profit, everything all at once. Now the trade is placed and you can monitor it if you wanted to. Look for patterns. This is very important. Like, learn from the trade. Also feel free to ask questions directly to me if it's anything, because if you do observations, you will learn how to become more and more independent, because you're not an independent trader yet, but signals is a great way to save time and also learn at the same time. I know a lot of people making good money from our trades, but also I can see a lot of other people that are great traders from before. They're still using our trades in order to validate their entries. And in order to make a good group for you guys, which I wanted to, I have partnered with some of the most profitable traders that I know. Here you can see some screenshots from the past couple of days while recording this video. You can see how profitable the group is. You can see 900 pips in a day, 800 pips in a day, 1700 pips in a day, 600 pips in a day, and 900 pips in one day. This works. Don't give up. Of course, not everyone is making profits right away, and past profits never guarantee future results, but we have had someone made $11,000 in a week. We have had some people making $135 in a day, and some people making $83 before lunch. This simply works, and on top of that, we have made the group completely free. The full guide and the premium Telegram signal signal access is in the first link in the description. If you got value from this video, please let me know in the comments. Let me know by joining our free Telegram. I will link that as the link number 2, our free Telegram, where you can see all the results, and you can always get in touch with me on Instagram or on Telegram. With that being said, if you liked this video, I think you would also like this video on how to automate your trading if you don't even want to do signals. If you don't want to do signals, you can tap right here on the screen and I will show you how to automate your trading for completely free.